right, what to say? It's been a morning, I guess. Just book update. I don't know if anyone cares. One of you guys is reading it and likes it, which is great. What was I saying? Yes, so I formatted the book and I uploaded the KDP, the ebook to KDP, and I'm working on uploading the hardcover and the paperback. So very exciting stuff. I think I'm gonna do that after this. I don't know. I'm tired. We are working on relaxing ways. Yes, I'm a workaholic. I guess, did you guys know that migraines are made because your body is trying to tell you to slow down? I had no idea. So I was in bed yesterday all day because I had a huge headache. It felt like a heat stroke, a complex migraine. Yeah, I don't know. I think it was a wake-up call. My body's telling me something. I hope my brain is ready to hear. What do I want to say? Oh, yes. Mondays, I'm not going to be on again because, again, I'm trying to listen to my body. I think we should all listen to our bodies more. Yeah, what about it? Let's see. I think we all work a lot as Americans. I don't know about you guys, but we're all about hustle culture, going to the gym all the time, working out all the time. But we never incorporate any rest or relaxation or leisure or fun into my life. And I want to do that. I want to be something other than the things I do. I want to be doing stuff for free because it's fun and I want to do it, or like I want to rest more. Anyways, I'm gonna go through some of my thoughts. Let's see. I'm sure I have a lot of thoughts, but my brain, again, we're gonna go slow today. Give me grace for just coming to, yeah, thank you. Or I'm giving myself, I don't know about you guys. Doesn't matter. Do you guys ever have revenge of the nerd situations? Because when I was a kid, I was pretty lame. And I'm okay with that. I liked who I was. I didn't like who I was before. During my 20s, I really tried to be more cool. Because I just thought those cool people look like they have money, connections, they're fucking other beautiful people. That looked nice. Yeah, that's just what I thought. I just felt a lot of shame, did not feel comfortable in my skin as a kid in high school. Anyways, there was a guy, he was like very popular when I was younger. Probably one of the most popular guys in school. After college, I think we saw each other at weddings and stuff, and he hit up on me. Which really, revenge of the nerds me. I don't know if you guys have that redemption arc all the time, but I mean, it doesn't matter because obviously I didn't want him either. It was just nice to feel validated by somebody who was like popular back in the day. I hope to just find that in myself someday and be like, I'm cool or lame, or I'm just me, whoever I am, and it's cool. But yeah, that was one revenge of the nerds kind of story. I don't know if you guys have any of these. You could totally comment if you do, but there's another one. My friends and I were talking about skinny shaming. I don't know. Do you guys know what skinny shaming is? It's like, oh, you probably eat nothing. Oh, you probably work out all the time. Or, oh, I don't know. You probably eat like a rabbit. I don't know. Whatever. Or you don't need to worry about you being fat or something. That's people have skinny shamed me for sure. I had a great comeback for the one where they said you probably never worry about being fat, and I was like, that's a bullshit kind of situation. Every woman worries about being fat, and I probably worry a lot more because I just like do something, I cope by eating healthy food. Anyway, so then this one girl, she was super beautiful when I was in high school, probably the most beautiful girl in our high school at the time. She said, you probably don't eat nothing to me. So she's skinny shaming me. And my friend was like, oh, did that offend you? And I was like, hell no, that was so flattering. You jealous of me? No way. I don't know. Are you guys silly like that? I feel like I'm kind of like Ross and Monica from Friends, because they were pretty lame in high school and then they had a little redemption arc. Yeah, I was the same way. The guy who was hitting up on me at the wedding, I saw him go from it was just a photo. We're all taking a group photo, and then he went from here and he went all the way around to like be next to me and like put his arm around me. And then the next day I was talking to my friends and I was like, oh my God, he touched me. I know that sounds crazy. I know. But I have that little inner wanting to be cool in me. I think everyone has that, and it's fun to see me act just like Ross and Monica from Friends. I don't know. I thought it was funny. All right, I'm done with that. I don't know. I mean, now I'm just talking about hot girl problems. I have a whole video about hot girls and their problems. It's not always great to be hot. I mean, it's the same with, I mean, obviously there's some benefits to being hot, but there's also a lot of cons. Like you get sexually harassed, or you have guys hang up on you and then they get hurt and you hate hurting them, or they get mad at you because you hurt them, or you're not available, or you say no. Either way, it's not always easy. But one thing that I didn't like was that sometimes it's a really hard dynamic with women. Like if you're attractive and there's other women, you have to play it well. But also, if they don't know you, but they know of you and they see you and their husband or significant others around, they like, okay, this is what happened. So someone asked one of my friends, close friends, if I was flirty or friendly. And I was like, I don't know, that got to me. Like, it was years ago. I was in my 20s. So every time I hung out with anyone, I always thought about, like, oh, am I being too flirty? Is this coming off as friendly? Da, 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 da. And then one day I was like, wait a minute, that's her insecurity. That's not my insecurity. I know where I'm coming from. And if guys interpret it a different way, then that's their issue, not my issue. Same with the girls. If they interpret it a different way, I shouldn't stop being who I am, which is extroverted and love meeting new people and talking to new people and getting to know new people, whether you're a guy or a girl, just to compensate for your feelings. You know, those are your feelings. You should handle your feelings and I'll handle my feelings. That's boundaries. Anyways, that was a thing. I'd also say that hot girls, if you're a hot girl, I think the best thing you could do, like if you're trying to get assimilated into a group, is always focus on the girl. I always talk to girls. I always put down men. I always uplift women. Sometimes lots of the time I don't look like this on a day-to-day basis. I look like shit, but I like that. I feel like that like helps me assimilate to like my community. And I mean, it doesn't matter what I look like in general, but it's just nice to have that, not putting on makeup and whatever, and then not intimidating the women around you, I guess. That's all right. Yes. I don't know why I wrote this, but I did write it, and I guess I can swing it. I am a big flirt. I don't know what to say about that. Okay, I'm a big flirt. Is that bad? I know everyone talks about it being bad, but I like it. I feel like, one, it's a huge compliment to whoever I'm flirting with that I'm kind of attracted to you, or that I'm telling you why you're such a beautiful person. Two, I think it depends on everyone's relationship. Like if you're a flirt, but you also cheat on your significant others, obviously, like, you probably shouldn't flirt. But if you're like a flirt and you try to keep it together and your husband or spouse doesn't care, then is that bad? I mean, my husband doesn't care if I flirt with men. Yeah, he knows it's fine. So, I mean, I think it just depends on who you're with. I think you should, yeah, if you're a flirt, you should totally tell people right before date them that you have a wandering eye. I have a wandering eye. And like, this is just something can you cope with it? And if you love them and, you know, they happen to be jealous and you want to keep it tight and, you know, contained, then you should do that if you love them. But if you don't, then it's just a lifestyle, you know, it's not a big deal. I think it's really nice to flirt with people. I think it can be very flattering. I think there's a lot of like social engagement when you're flirting. I'm sorry, side note. What do you guys think about flirting? Do you hate bitches that flirt? Do you hate girls that flirt? Do you hate guys that flirt? Do you think it's like a tease? I mean, no matter what, you're not going home with me. It could be a tease, but I mean, it depends. Like, do you get frustrated at teases, or if you don't get frustrated at teases, do you like teases? Because it can still be invigorating, you know? All right, let's see. I'm gonna go on Discord and see what's up. Usually, all right. And I feel like it's Friday at 9, right? I don't know. It's fine. Let me see. What else can I talk about? I do like this. Oh, as a mom, we have such high standards, and I still have high standards. I want to stay connected. I want to spend as much time as I can with my kid before she thinks I'm not cool and likes me, which is already starting. She's sad. But there's other things I think is kind of frivolous and stupid, and I don't want to do it anymore. So one of those things would be making those gift baskets, like you make like all those candy and like party favor things every holiday. You do it for Halloween, you do it for Valentine's Day, you do it for Christmas, and I think I'm gonna let that go. I was thinking about it, I was like, first of all, I doubt anyone's gonna check off the list, like, oh, everyone, like one of those, do you think there would be a mom out there who's like, okay, I got Roy's mom's present. I got, all these other kids present. Oh no, this other person didn't bring something, heaven forbid. Yeah, I don't think that's something that is important to me. I think kids eat a lot of candy, and we don't need to give them that much candy. I miss the days in the 90s when we just send out those little cards with maybe a pencil on it for Valentine's Day, those little tiny cards with the stickers. I think I'm going to go back to that. I think that's the best way. I don't like these huge, like, candy and also party favors that no one actually likes and has 1,000 of them already. Like, your kids already have those little party favors, and then you see them all around your house, and then it's just so chaotic. And I don't think any mom likes doing it. I don't think any mom likes receiving it. And I'm not doing it anymore. But I do like to contribute to my classroom, for my kids' classroom. Like, I think I'm gonna have to join some kind of PTA, great, or something like that. And I want to probably help pay for like their Amazon wish list, because teachers don't get any compensation to pay for like the educational stuff for their children. It's really sad, but I think that's a better way to contribute. Plus, I remember when I was my kids' preschool, my kids working on like physical outbursts, meaning like she kind of hits. So I can choose on the wish list what I can buy. So she has problems sharing and hitting. And so I buy like books that are like, like Gentle Hands, or like How to Deal with Your Anger. Like, they're books that's on her wish list, but then it'll like be geared towards what I want the teacher to incorporate for my specific child. So that's kind of advantageous. Let's see, what else am I giving up? I'm gonna wear the same holiday Halloween outfit every year. Yeah, to my kids' Halloween thing. I don't think it matters. I don't think anyone cares. I think it's kind of cool and retro, and like you care less about what people think of you. Plus, I'm a walrus. Yeah, I think it's funny. I don't know why. I think it's a funny animal, and I think I look cute in it. So I'm gonna continue wearing that. I'm never gonna buy another Halloween costume for myself. I'm done, unless my kid wants me to. But other than that, I'm done. Why do more work? Okay, what else is there? Oh yes, I've decided that sometimes when the maid comes, we will clean up my kids' toys. But I see that it's kind of like making the bed. I know some people really like to make their bed. I know some people really like to put away their toys. It's not a priority for my lifestyle. I think no matter what, my kid's gonna take out those toys anyways. She's gonna play with them again. It feels like very redundant to do that. So then instead of doing that, at the end of the night, unless the maid's coming over, then we all clean up her toys together. At the end of the night, I'm gonna make her put away her dishes, like after she ate dinner. What else is there? Put away her laundry, dirty laundry. Put food back in the fridge. Those are my things. Those are the 3 things I want my kid to actually do, because those are important things. Those are the things that matter in like when she grows up, right? Everything else, making your bed does not matter. Putting your toys away does not really matter, especially if you're going to use it on a day-to-day basis. It's not important to me, basically. What else is there? I think I'm done with that letting go of that mom stuff. Oh, it's fine. What else is there? Okay, let's talk about it. I have anxious attachment, or had anxious attachment style. It's like progressing because of like trauma healing, and I'm having more of secure attachment style, which is great. But I started off with anxious attachment, and in my relationships, especially boyfriends, if I feel like vulnerable, if I feel like they might break up with me, I will break up with them first. And I know that's really toxic, but what is it about that? Anxious kind of means that you think about the future, what the future might look like. So then like, if you feel vulnerable, that's probably because you think they're going to break up with you. So you just do stuff. You do stuff thinking about the future, planning for the future. Even though they have not broken up with you, have not told you that, you guys might be fighting, but they didn't tell you they're going to break up with you. So then you like do a preemptive strike and then break up with them first, so that you can, if you're going to be hurt, you're not at least going to be the one breaking up first. And I get the logic behind it, because I used to do it all the time, but I see that I would still get hurt, right? Because the end is that you separate. So you're so afraid of separating from somebody that you separate. I don't know if you guys have anxious attachment style, but that's just something I was being aware of, and then I thought about saying it out loud so that people can be aware if they're still doing stuff like that. I know it's completely vulnerable to be with somebody and like potentially they might leave you. If you leave them first, isn't that what you were scared of doing? Like wasn't that just like, it's like the thing you're scared of the most is the thing that you make happen because you're so scared of it. I don't know. But anyways, that's like something hard to get over. I don't think I got over it unless I had my therapist. So that's like years and years of therapy. Okay, so then I broke up with my extended family recently, which is a bummer, but it is what it is. And then I had one of those emotional flashbacks because what happened was it came out of nowhere. I think that's what happens. That's what triggers my emotional flashback. My dad left me when I was 4 and then came out of nowhere. So whenever it feels very vulnerable and it feels like I'm being blindsided and then we break up or we get in a huge fight or something, I go back into a spiral of emotional flashbacks. And it was a good opportunity because I was talking to ChatGPT, my second therapist, about how, I don't know, I think we were talking about how sad it is that people leave, and they can leave. But if you focus on and try to cultivate your own safety and your own, like, you know that no matter what, you're not going to leave yourself. Tell yourself that. You journal about it every day, every other day, or whatever, and tell yourself that I'm never going to leave you. Like, I see that other people they can leave you. They might leave you. And also, just because they leave you, it doesn't mean that you're not worthy. It doesn't mean that you're not good enough. It just means that they have their own limitations, their own fears, and their own choices. And that's what they are choosing to do right now. That's okay. That really got to me because I was like, when I think about the people who leave me, it's typically because of limitations and their own fear. And sometimes nowadays I'm thinking it has nothing to do with me versus even though I'm being left, it has nothing to do with me and it has more to do with them than it has to do with me. And that made me think, then doesn't that mean I'm good enough? Like, even if people leave me, doesn't that mean I'm good enough? That's where I am right now. Hi, it's good to see you, Death. What are the eyes for? How are you doing today? I'm good, thank you. I am tired because, I had a huge headache yesterday, but I'm doing better and I'm happy it's Friday. How about you? How's editing? Oh, that's great. I'm glad you're good. Did you play cricket yesterday? I think that was what you were doing. You type away. I'm still gonna... Ooh, give me something. I see. Yes, I've been doing a lot of journaling about abandonment, and one of the things is to remember that they leave you because of their own limitations, their own choices, their own fears, and it has nothing to do with you, and you're worthy, and I'll never leave you. That's what I usually say to myself when I'm like feeling abandoned or potentially abandoned. And then I would say that I'm safe and I'll survive. So one of the biggest things too about abandonment, especially when you were young, is that you didn't think you could survive without your parents. So then obviously that's like a huge alarm in your system or in my system. And I just tell myself all the time that I'll survive without them. This is not my dad. Even if it was my dad, I'm an adult now. I can survive without them. And that's been really helpful to make me feel more safe. You want to read my book? Yes, you can totally read my book. Let me see if I can send you the link. Mr. Forgettable liked it. He was surprised. Even though it's a fantasy romance novel, he is surprised that he enjoys it, and that makes me happy. I want everyone to enjoy the book. There you go. I will send it through message. All right. Let me know what you think. This is basically, you get to read the book and then give me an honest review on launch day or launch week. I really appreciate it. Oh, I'm sorry. That sucks. I'm sorry you're missing your ex. What is it? Are you feeling particularly lonely today, or just miss love in general? Do you miss her as a person? Mr. Forget is so stupid. He's back. You're not supposed to say that you miss his ex because you're trying to get him to pay for your things. He doesn't want to look. You shouldn't look like someone who's gonna steal from him. You know? Yeah. Okay. Whatever. How are you, Mr. Forgettable? Oh, you're feeling lonely? See, it's not actually your ex that you're missing. You're missing companionship. You're missing connection. Maybe intimacy. That blows. Sorry, do I feel lonely? I don't know if I feel lonely. I definitely feel stressed. You have been listening to me, but you didn't say anything? You are the worst. I hate you. I would have liked it if you said something. I felt like no one was listening to me. You want to listen first. All right. That's fair. Were you waiting for Deaf King? Also, here, fine, might as well flex. See, look at that arm. Isn't that nice? I got sick arms. You see that little divot? It's okay. Here. Okay. I don't know. I can't. Here, this arm looks better. Doesn't that look good? Still toned. Let's see. I'm okay. Mr. Forgettable says, you had a lot to say. Do the shoulder flex. What's a shoulder flex? I don't know. Like that? You want tickets to the gun show? Here, I mean, should I show you my abs? I don't know if they'll come out today. I'm gonna have to flex. My sister is gone to US for her honeymoon. Can't meet them. That's fair. I mean, don't you have a lot of friends in India, or you play cricket? I don't know. Where's she going to honeymoon? I went to Bali for honeymoon. I regret it though. The food, I realize wherever I go, the food should be very good or decent, or else I'll be very unhappy. Mr. Forgettable says, do it all, the muscle poses, and where's, yeah, you said, okay, I can do the abs. I'm not just an object, and okay, I'll tell you a little bit about the ab story. Oh, there you go. See? Abs. A little crinkle thing, but yes, abs. Okay, done. Moving on. I'm not gonna do a backflip. Oh, she went to New York. How fun. Isn't she from America? I forget. Okay, so a little bit about my abs. I don't know. I started being healthy when I think I started a health craze right a little after college. And it wasn't to lose weight. It was like, honestly, it was like, I want to be healthy. I don't care if I lose weight. So I did that for 8 years. I think it wasn't obsessed. Eventually I just kept eating healthy and I didn't think about it anymore. But then eventually, like 8 years later, I got abs and I was like, what the fuck is this? And it was not associated with my identity. So then I tried to sabotage myself, which I thought was kind of funny. It was like I was starting to eat crappy food, but then because I'm so used to eating healthy for 8 years, like the crappy food made me feel bad. So I just came back and now I don't know, I've had abs for like 2 years and now I'm kind of used to it. And they come and go, they're not always there. Recently, I've been working so much that I don't know. I haven't eaten like a lot of junk food and I don't know. Just not, I'm getting a little more thin, just like half a pound or a pound. It really makes my abs pop, like it's like that breaking point. It's like you either have abs or you don't, but then it takes you, I don't know. It's like that little needle. Sometimes I get a little chubby and then you don't have abs, and then sometimes it goes back and forth. All right, I'll stop talking about stupid shit. I don't know how to do backflips or front flips. Oh, yes. And stop telling me to do stuff like that. She is from India. Okay. You sent her to the United States. Oh, I hope she enjoys New York. It is crowded as shit there. I hate Ubering in New York. I'd rather take the subway. It's so scary. It's kind of like Thailand. Have you guys been to Bangkok? It's really scary to travel. There's just so much traffic and everyone's driving I don't know, it gives me so much anxiety. Even though I'm not the one driving, it's like an Uber driver that's driving and I have to look down. I have to hold my friend's hand. I can't. Let's see. Mr. Forgettable says, should have sent her to Hawaii. Ooh, yes. Also, I agree. Good food is important wherever you go. Yes, I was very disappointed. I thought because it's like Southeast Asia, like Thailand has good food, Cambodia has good food, Vietnamese food is really good. I'm Vietnamese. I don't know if you guys know that. Yes, so I was sad that Bali did not. I don't really love it. Maybe other people will disagree, but to each their own. And I've never been to Hawaii. I always wanted to go. Everyone says it's amazing. Never been there. I feel like it would look so good to dress in an itty bitty bikini in Hawaii, but then I was like, you only really wear that in Vegas. I think. Yeah. Anyways, and I only have a lot of those itty bitty bikinis. So it's, yeah. And unless I'm hanging out with my daughter and her friends, then I have two, everything's covered. Let's see. Have you guys been to Hawaii? I want to go. Bring me with you. You hate the food in Hawaii? How can you hate food from Hawaii? I thought they have decent food. Poke bowls all the time? I don't know. Isn't that a thing? You hate all food, like Vegas food, Florida food? Is that what you're saying? Or you like Florida food? I've never been to Florida either. Vegas food is yummy though. That's for sure. Sorry. Bam. Death King says there are in total high level security of mafia when outside. Ooh, this is your sister. Do they have 30 cars like you mentioned your best friend had? Is it messed up? I was gonna make a messed up joke. Can I make the joke? Can I say the joke? If I can't say the joke, I'm not gonna say the joke without your permission, Death King. So you have to let me know if I can say the joke. And Mr. Forgettable said, no, those places you can wear your bikinis. Ah, I see. Itty bitty bikinis though? Like showing your kind of booty kind of thing situation? Pokeballs are good. Yes. They're alright. I feel like they're a little overrated and not my favorite. I like a little bit of a Pokeball, but I'm over it by the time I'm done with the bowl. Like I'm over it halfway through the bowl. Mr. Forgettable says, but like all the restaurants I went to in Hawaii, I want a poke burrito. Doesn't sound yummy. Sorry. That doesn't sound good. 50 cars of security. Yes, say the joke. Okay, good. I was going to say, just like your best friend had 50 cars of security, didn't help him not die though. That was the joke. It was funnier in my head. Remember today, I'm a little tired from my migraine situation, so I'm trying to take it easy. And anyways, funnier in my head. With the fried crab, it's fire. I don't know. I've never had it with fried crab. Someone take me to Hawaii. No, I'm not going to sell myself to go to Hawaii. I actually always thought about what it would be like to be an escort, not necessarily a hooker, but an escort. Like, I wonder if I'd make good money. You know what I mean? And then at the end of the night, you don't necessarily have to bang the guy because high-end escorts just party with you, which I think I would make it would be fun. And then hopefully you don't have to bang him. It's my choice, I think. Tickets are cheap. To Hawaii? I had about patriotism? The patriarchy. Yes. A small thing. I think I already mentioned this. Maybe I won't mention it always. Oh, I know. I remember this thing. So it was like, I think an IG or TikTok or some kind of social media celebrity was dating someone that was a girl, was dating a cheater, and then the cheater was cheating, and the girl stayed with him, and then all the comments on the girl's page was like, you're so stupid for staying with him, like da-da-da-da-da. And then I was just like, so mad at society because why are we victim blaming the girl? Like she's hurt right now. Why are we on that guy, the cheater's page and shitting on him? And you know what is really sad? It's always a woman that's like shitting on another woman. Why are you like this? This is like shame on you. Even though like she didn't do anything. She's being cheated on. We should give her compassion and shit on the guy. I don't know. The patriarchy is so good at that. Women fighting women. It's just like the left fighting the right is. Yeah, we're never together. But actually, I thought it was really funny that Elon Musk and Trump are fighting. Is good drama to see, you know, like just take the power, divide the power, and yeah, good stuff. Anyways, okay, tickets to Hawaii are $400. Oh, that's pretty affordable. But I mean, I can't go nowhere. I have a kid, so she could live without me, but it'd be a lot. And I don't a little too much. Just 5 cars would be enough to make sure 50 cars is not enough because I mean his best friend died and he had 50 cars. So maybe he should have gone 100 cars. Also in New York City, she'll never go anywhere. If you have 50 cars and you're trying to go to the same place, I feel like you're never gonna get anywhere. He died. Okay, Mr. Forgettable says, are they still fighting? Who's still fighting? I don't put security in the mansion. Why not? Don't tell us that, or else someone might see it, someone who wants to kill you, and then, you know, you shouldn't. I don't know. Death King. We don't have to talk about that. Let's move on. I'll talk about some other crap. How did you like the book? Where are you at, Mr. Forgettable? How do you like the book? I'm sorry. I'm going to read all these things I had that might look good on Twitter. I don't know why I was just delete it. Mr. Forgettable says they can pay us for this. Well, it's online. They're not going to pay us for like free information. He already put it online. Death King says I have 100 cars in. Oh, okay. So you have like 5,000 cars, even in Hawaii. They just made it back to Quinn is. Oh yeah. Yes. Oh yes. That's fun. How do you like it? Are you hooked? It's so nice to, I was like jumping up and down yesterday when you were like saying that you enjoyed it and you're kind of feeling a little bit of shame for enjoying it, which I like that too. It is a girl's book and you like it. That makes me happy. Let's see. Yeah, I'm excited to write my next book. I mean, I'm almost done with this. I think I'll do light marketing here on out and then I'm ready to write on the side because I'm tired of editing the book and all the things. Oh, and I also, what's it called? Now, you can tell me the edits that you think you'll find, but I incorporated the ones that you told me already, but I think I'm done, so. And there was a scene, I think there was a line that He does take off his shirt, but it wasn't as pronounced, so I made it so that you could tell that he took off his shirt. Anyways, forget what is, oh, you know what I thought was interesting, because my mom's like this, but I find it interesting when women that are very sexy when they're young and a little trashy, they become very conservative when they're older, because it's like my mom was the same way, because she has 5 children with 3 baby daddies. And I think what happened was Pamela Anderson is like looking hella conservative these days, and she's not wearing makeup, and like she just looks really conservative. And then I think yesterday I was like watching Tila Tequila. I got clickbait into watching her like spiral, her life spiral. It was crazy. I feel so bad for her, and like, so glad. I don't know. Everyone wants to be famous, but it's like, it seems rough. Like, I don't think it's worth the cost of being famous. Anyway, she's very conservative-ish now. It's just strange how they wonder about that. What happens to their psychology? I mean, it's my mom, and I want to get to know her and why she was the way she was to me, because it affects life. But still quite interesting to see that it's like it's a common thing. Let's see. Mr. Forgettable says, oh no, Death King says, no one kills anyone in my mansion if they don't want to die. I'm sure they're risking it if they're trying to kill anyone in your mansion, or anyone in general, that they might die. So I don't know. And also, do you have like a lot of security on the outside, or I mean, you don't have to say anything either, because I feel like if you did tell us your secrets, then it might be out there. Whatever, your choice. Mr. Forgettable says, I'm not going to say any more edits. I'm just going to read. Good. I mean, not good. It's fine. Either way, I'd like to hear your input, but yeah, it's like, it wouldn't do anything at this point because I'm already ready to print. I mean, not really, but I'm going to upload the hardcover copy and the print copy, paperback copy, and I'm going to like order it so I can see it. Quality control. Very exciting. Pamela Anderson is kind of terrifying now. Why do you say that? I thought she was kind of terrifying when she was younger too, but like, why would you think she's terrifying now? My mom's a little terrifying. Yeah. No. I thought she looked pretty good without makeup on. I thought she was killing it without makeup on. You don't think so? I don't know. Maybe it's just because I'm a woman. I think she looks great. I'm sorry. I disagree. I don't think she looks great for someone her age, and she looks natural, you know? Yeah. I am looking at her pictures. Here. Can I do this? Let me see if I can just put on Firefox. She looks good to me. What don't you think? Why don't you agree? Bigger on her. Where if I see it? I don't see it. I'm sorry, I can't. Anyways, she looks good to me. I'm looking at pictures of her right now. I think she looks great. Every mansion area, Death King says, is 4 to 5 kilometers on the outside. So much. What do you mean kilometers? What? You're saying there's just so much distance that you could see people coming, so you shoot them or something? I mean, there's so many pictures. Others where she doesn't, but she's 7, so. You know, we're gonna age. Anyway, I feel like, I don't know. There's this comedian, he was saying that you marry someone, and then that person, you buy the best model. And then as they get older, they're not going to be that model anymore. Like, they're going to get fatter or like saggier or like not as attractive as they were when they were 30 or whatever. And isn't that okay? Like, I think there's just too much pressure for women to always look beautiful and youthful. Maybe that's just me because I feel the heat. You guys are so lucky you're men. I feel like you don't understand the privilege you have. And then Mr. Forgettable is even more lucky because he's a white man. You have so much privilege. I don't even think you know. So lucky. And I think you're blonde. Oh, I mean, anyways, you don't have to worry about what's happening. You don't have to be a minority. Lucky. So lucky. I guess I was just thinking about how Mr. Forgettable says, I know she used to look like. Oh, I see. So you're just comparing her to her old self. Yeah, I guess. I mean, I think if you were just looking at pictures of her just as she is, I think she looks pretty good. Like, as a 57-year-old, she's killing it, and she doesn't even have to wear makeup, and I think that looks really nice on her. And I hope someday that I don't feel the pressure to always have to wear makeup either. Actually, on my day-to-day, I don't wear any makeup, so I don't feel that pressure. But you know, like on Twitch. And I actually thought about it and I was like, I sometimes don't wear makeup, or I started with not wearing them. I feel like this is such good clickbait, like the makeup wearing, that I just decided that for now I will coax you guys into clicking and listening. And then once like my personality like gets you, or you've been committed to a relationship, then I won't wear makeup anymore. You know, just basically like marriage. You just you're your best self before you get married. You coax a man into marrying you, no prenup, and then and then you show your true self. And that's my strategy. Let's see. There is area is full with weapons and bulletproof cars and thousands of security guards. That sounds good. It sounds like you're protected, which is nice. I don't know if you're really protected, Death. I mean, if you think about it, I don't want all of that protection. It doesn't feel like you're safe. Does that make sense? Like sometimes, I don't know, the more you prepare for your security, the less safe you. You could say the same thing about anyone that's like, I would say that I am too thin, but I always criticize myself for that. Yes, that's a thing. You know, you're too scared of the thing that you're too scared of something, and then that fear like totally eats you up. And in the end, even if you have all that security on the outside, you don't have any peace of mind. Same with my body. It looks great, but like to me, I feel like I have body dysmorphia. Just slight body dysmorphia. I know I will always look cute. Mr. Forgettable, you're so silly. You have blue eyes? You bastard. I would die. I mean, I'm so worried about this administration. I sent you those cards because a lot of people in my area are getting deported or detained, and like, yeah, they're first coming for those Hispanic people, but we're next, you know. Not you though, Mr. Forgettable, you bastard. Blonde and blue gray eyes. I swear, if they didn't like gray eyes, I would call you out. I would just be like, well, he kind of has gray eyes, so could we detain him too? If I'm going down, you're going down with me. Yes. White people, so lucky, don't even know it. What, call you out? You know what I could do? I could probably call ICE on you and say that you're, I don't know. I doubt anyone would pick you up though. Let's see, crap to talk. Complain about people. Need to tell you how many, oh yeah, I've already done that. I think who do, okay. Next thing, Mr. Forgettable said, let them waste their resources on me. Yes, actually, I think people do that, right? They troll ICE by giving false tips. It's crazy out here. I mean, I'm so sad. I don't know, just not an easy time, America. I think I told you guys I cried that day when I was like looking at the protests and the riots, and just sad. These things, okay, Duff King says, these things are for my family. I don't need it. If I die, the gods and mafias will become brutal and heartless. What things are for your family? The security? Mr. Forgettable says, my neighbors through, so having ICE around them would be a bad thing. Oh, because they're Hispanic? Buy the thing! Buy the red cards! Send them to people! Give them to people! Mr. Forgettable says, I like my neighbors, though they're quiet. Hispanic people? You know what? I mean, you know, they're also very clean. I don't know. Why can't we just like people? You know, why is there, I don't know. I think about Trump supporters, and I want to give them compassion. I think they just don't understand how hard it is to be, and they're just scared of the world changing so quickly. But I don't know. I can't justify. It's hard. I have a neighbor that I spend time with, and he's a sweet guy. He's sweet to me and my daughter, but he's a huge Trump supporter, and I don't know. It's hard for me to go out and hang out with him recently, and that sucks because I thought it didn't have to matter our political stance. It's like back in the 50s, it didn't matter if you were a Republican. You could even marry a Republican or Democrat, whatever, and it wouldn't matter. But like these days, it's like you can't even be friends. And it's sad. Death King Live says, my big sister lives with me. Which sister is married? It is my small. Oh, your small sister is married. Is your older sister like dating? Do you guys even date, or is it something like your mom fixes you up with your husband and then like you meet on that day? Also, okay, I don't know, this is too much to ask, but like if you barely meet each other, you bang on your wedding night? So many questions. It's like, how can you bang someone you don't know? I mean, I guess you can. It's like lots of alcohol, but is that a thing? I'm trying to see if I have to say. I usually have a list, and it's just not very organized. That's really. Mr. Forgettable says, yes, it is a thing. You gotta start the family on the wedding night. How do you know? Are you, wait, your ex was Sri Lankan, right? So did you do that? Wait, but you guys dated beforehand, right? I don't think her parents would have introduced a white man to get married. Did her parents like you? Death King says, I love my sister. I can do everything. You would do anything for her. But is she dating? Or do you guys even date? Well, it's like, oh, I want to do positivity break. I forget. Oh, maybe we can read Bored Panda for a little too. Because I'm tired of philosophical or social issues. Sad. Sometimes you need something light. You need some balance. My friends, sorry. I'm just seeing some thing on Bored Panda, and then my friend used to watch my 600-pound life all the time. I think it helped her not eat that much food, or made it feel good. Do you guys watch those YouTubers that eat a lot of food? They just eat on YouTube, and they're super skinny, but they eat a lot of food, and you're just like, how can that be possible? My other friend likes to watch only fat people on YouTube eat food because they think it's justified, that's more real. What do you guys think? Do you think that's silly? Do you think there's anyone who can eat like that and stay that skinny? I don't think it's possible. I feel like they probably eat a little bit and then they're bulimic or something. Mr. Forgettable says, oh, my ex's mother hated me, called me a man whore the first time we met. Wow. Are you a man whore? And also, why did she say that? That's crazy. She still sends me Christmas texts and things now, though. Who, your ex-mother-in-law or your ex-wife? Death King says, I will never date with my own sister. No, I'm not saying date your sister. I'm saying is she dating anyone? Is she, yeah. Of course you're not gonna date your sister. That's crazy. Okay, let's see. Mr. Forgettable says, pretty sure she texts me because her daughter doesn't text her. Oh, you mean now she texts you? But she called you a man whore. Why is she even still talking to you? You should have your sisters hook you up. Yes, why don't you, Death King? That's a good question. You should watch Beard Meets Food. Is that something you watch? Is it on YouTube? I'm looking it up. I wonder, is it Beard gets food in it? I don't know if I like that. It's so gross. Oh, that guy has a really long beard. It doesn't look fun to clean, I have to say. Do you guys think a beard looks good? Can you guys grow out a beard? I think it looks good. I think I need to see what's underneath the beard before we start dating, because I feel like they could bamboozle me and I don't know what I'm getting into. I don't know. Are you guys particularly hairy? Is that too weird to ask? I'm not very hairy, so yeah, no hair. Mostly no, just armpit hair. I know, I don't respond. Okay, Mr. Forgettable says just Death King says she's dating someone. Nice. Do you like the guy she's dating? And yes, why don't your sisters introduce you to someone? They have girlfriends, no? Mr. Forgettable says, I know, I don't respond to my ex-mother-in-law. He goes around and does eating challenges. I can't watch a guy with that big of a beard get his beard so messy. With sauce and ketchup and egg and bread and good God, I don't know, cheese in his beard. I feel after you eat, you would have to shower and put shampoo in your beard and every time. That sounds like such a headache. I don't think I could. I don't know how people do it. Doesn't look practical to have a beard. Let's see. Death King. But also he doesn't look very fat. See, my friends like bigger, heavier women or heavier people eating a lot of food. It doesn't make any sense if you look kind of like a normal person who eats that much food. And I get it. I think I don't watch people eat food. I don't see the appeal. I like watching people cook food, but not eat food. I don't know why people love it. Death King says, I will kill him when I come. He is fucking playboy. Aww. You think he's cheating on your sister? And if he is, why haven't you killed him already? And does your sister know? So many things. Mr. Forgettable says, it doesn't get that messy. How do you know? Do you grow out a beard sometimes? Oh, you can. Why don't you love it? Because it's hard to maintain, no? Or is it too hot? Is it too hot? Are you guys hairy men? I think, yeah. I had a boss who shaved his chest a lot. It was weird. I didn't know people do that. It gets itchy. My husband cannot grow out that much facial. I think it's an Asian thing. We don't have that. And I like it. It's kind of good. Let's see. Ooh, Ooh, Heidi Klum. Oh, sorry, I'm on Board Panda. Films racy video of her in a tiny bikini, and she looks good. I think. Well, I don't know. What do you guys think? I will send it to you. I would show you, but I don't know how to make it work right now. Too busy with my book to care. She looks really good. Supermodels, man. Even at 52, she's rocking it. All right, I have a question. If a girl was really hot, but she was like 60 years old, like she's a gilf, would you guys still like pork her? Sad. Okay, going back to my thing. I think I was talking to ChatGPT and then copied it. But it basically said I used to be more carefree and I had a lot less pressure, and I guess I was feeling chronically work, and lots of things happened in my life, and now I just chronic work. And even for my dream, even though it's my dream to, I don't know, do something meaningful, like reach out to you guys and like inspire people to live a better life, or try to be more positive or whatever, or like be more, I don't know what. This is my dream. It's a very vague dream, like to be on Twitch. I don't know what it means. I don't know what my mission is, but like I hope I can inspire people or show them things about themselves or whatever. It's the same with my book. And I guess I was saying that I was telling ChatGPT that I was overworked, and he said you don't want a dream that steals your life, you want a dream that expands it. And I was like, oh god, ChatGPT is always so wise. Let's see. Mr. Forgettable says I guess because I'm attracted to her in this context. So you would. If she's like 60 years old, it doesn't matter, right? Death King says something really small. It says, shut up, you cute fuck. I don't know why it's there, but I know how you did that. Cool. Would I date someone who's 60 years old? I think it's easier for a guy to say that. I feel like if I dated someone that was older, I feel like such a stereotype. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like guys who bang girls who are older, like a lot older. It's like women root you on because it's just not a thing that happens often. But like, yeah, if I did that, I feel like I am, you know how like Mr. Forgettable said, I'm enabling people who, because I buy chocolate, that's like not fair trade. I would say I'm enabling the society's norm that women should be dating older men, and older women aren't dating anyone. So I don't think I could date an older man just because I don't want to be enabling that social norm. Like there's plenty other fishes in the sea. Maybe I would even try, if I were ever single again, to date like younger men, just because fuck society. What do you mean, chat miss? What is all this? All right. Sorry. I think I was talking about. Death King says, I'm sure he's cheating. She doesn't know I'm cool because sister. So you're not gonna kill him because your sister loves him? And would you not tell her that he's cheating on her? And also, you say you're sure he's cheating. You actually don't have any proof that he's cheating, no? Do guys in India cheat a lot? Like, I don't know. Yesterday, Mr. Forgettable was talking about the people at his work. It seems like everyone cheats. My husband doesn't cheat. I hope I don't cheat. I wish I could be more confident in that answer, but I'm trying. But I guess cheating is I'm not saying it's not bad. I think it can be really bad. That's why I think it's hard, but I also see why people are susceptible. I think we're all human and we all like fuck up. I don't want to fuck up. I'll try not to fuck up, but we all fuck up. And some people fuck up in this way and some other people fuck up in other ways. Let's see. She's going after those young. Mr. Forgettable says that. I'm going to date younger men. Totally. I'm going to be on the prowl. Make sure they're at least, at most 25 years old. There's the threshold. I mean, obviously at least 18. I don't want to go to jail. Death King. Actually, I have this story. You guys are gonna hate it. I was younger. Okay, I think I was 22, and I was at a club. It was a 21 and older club, and there was this guy. He looked younger, but like whatever. He was buying me drinks, and I was already pretty plastered. So we do like stuff at the club, not like having sex stuff, but you know, some stuff at the club. And he's really smitten over me, and I'm like, oh, he's pretty cute, even though he looks a little young. So I like reached out to him on Facebook or whatever. My friend was like looking at his like when he was born, and he was born, I think 1997. Anyways, I think that was I think he was 17 and he got a fake like 21 and older license or whatever, and he got into the club and then he was smitten over me because I was being a little hoe. And anyways, it was really fucked up and I was so mortified and I felt like I was gonna go to jail. These bastards, you know, it's not even my fault. I mean, he was at a 21 and older. What do you guys think? Do you think I was at fault? What do you guys think? Let's see. Death King says, I have thousands of proof. I don't want her sad. I don't want to see her sad. I see that you don't want her to be sad, and that's a hard position that you're in. And I think she's gonna feel like a fool if she never finds out. And if you already knew, she's gonna be really upset that you didn't tell her. I think if you really want her to not be sad, she has to go through the sadness of like accepting the fact that she's being cheated on and break up with him, and then she won't be sad, you know, like after a long time or whatever. But like keeping her in the dark is not helpful to anyone. I don't know. I would never shield my daughter either from the pain of reality. I think you're just delaying pain. Yeah, it's not worth it. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys believe that we should all kind of, if you want to live in a reality that's not really reality, would you guys want to live in that reality? Or would you want to live in like real, like see the real hard shit? Or do you guys like the idea of just like, I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm just always very transparent, and I think people have to feel sad, and also in the end, like she's also being betrayed, so it makes sense that you tell her because she's continuously being betrayed. Yes, that's my thoughts on it. Be brave, Death King. And then after she breaks up with him, you could kill him. It's so hard right now, but eventually you could kill him. You know, after she dumps him, she would want you to. Mr. Forgettable says she's saying 18 and up to 25. She's going to be the Leo. What is the Leo? You should let her be sad now so she's not sad in the future. Exactly. Mr. Forgettable and I are always on the same page. We're always like, anyways, it's hard. I think it'll be hard to bear that news to her, but I think it's also really brave to do so. And also, if you really care about her, and she has to know what's going on, because I don't know, if it was me, I would feel like such a fool being cheated on without knowing. Yeah, not my favorite. Hey, yes, I want to be Leonardo DiCaprio. I like that. Hey, no, but at that club, I dated someone that was 17. Damn me. Damn him. He was lying. Anyways, I doubt it though. I don't know. I think I would only want to date anyone that's 18 to 25 just because it looks fun to do that, because society always, I think it's just a big fuck you to society and the patriarchy. But I don't think I would like love that guy. I feel like guys mature very late. Like I think they're not even mature when they're like 30 sometimes or 35. So if I'm just like there to have fun, like cool, but I don't think that would be a long-term thing. 18-year-old to 25-year-olds, it would feel like I'd probably be their parent. Subconsciously, I would feel like I am their parent because they're more immature. Or men are typically more immature in general, and they would be ultra. I don't know. My thoughts on it. Mr. Forgettable. I send her pics. You send her pics of? Oh, okay. You send her pics of him cheating? I thought you said you don't tell her. Mr. Forgettable says, this 17-year-old is now her husband. No! My husband's 2 years older than me. And I would hate to be bamboozled like that. They're like, you're already starting in a very bad foundation. Basically lying, you know? That's why I always wonder about people who cheat and like get married, you know? Like I wonder, how can they get married to that person that they cheated on with without feeling like there's like already some trust issues, you know? Some people do it. I mean, if you think about it, Princess Diana, I always watch like Princess Diana crap, and like Prince Charles, like he was cheating on her all the time, and now he's married. What's her name? Death King says, my best friend name is, okay, she manages everything for me. Hey, she's a girl? Why don't you hook up with her? Let's see. What are you guys doing this weekend? I hope you're continuing to read my book, Mr. Forgettable, or you, Death King, if you have time. Read my book, please, if you like it, and give me a good review. Just kidding, honest review. Honest review. She's your best friend's sister, so get it. Who cares? Sometimes those are like the best relationships because they like built on trust and it has a foundation, you know? What am I doing this week? I have date night with my husband. We are going... So I have this really slutty dress, very beautiful, very like trashy, not trashy, kind of like trashy, a little trashy, but very wealthy looking. I want to wear it to if we go on a date, but it's not like I hate drinking, but I don't want to get hungover. I'm just a pansy these days. Yeah. So we're either going to the movies or we're going to have a fancy date night. But I was thinking maybe we can have the fancy date night around my launch because it's a very spectacular dress and it'd be silly to wear it just on Friday night. But then I was also thinking, I used to be the type of person who always wears their nice things. I only wear nice things in front of you guys because, you know, I'm trying to sell you. But like most of the time, I nowadays don't care about that stuff because I have a kid. But I used to think you only have a short amount of time and you should definitely wear the things that you like to wear and makes you feel good. But nowadays I feel like because I'm so casual that like this fancy thing feels very uncomfortable for like go out. I don't know if a lot of people are going to look at me for sure. Oh shoot. No, I don't want to end. I have 10 more minutes and then bummer. Yes. Let's see. Mr. Forgettable says, going to concerts in the park tonight. Oh, that sounds so fun. What are you watching, or who are you watching then? Are you going with friends? On the 16th, I'm going to, oh shit, the 16th is coming up. Oh my God. Hey, that's a Monday, right? Oh my God. Going to, I don't know how, but they found me. Long name, but it's on a Monday? That sounds fun. Mr. Forgettable always seems like he has a great life to live. I'm over here like wondering if I should drink at all or go to a movie. I don't know. It's silly. I miss living. Mr. Forgettable says buying tickets to see Slander. I don't know Slander. Death King says I already tell you she's like family. Oh, is this the one girl? I thought it was your. No, you went on a date with your best friend's sister, but this is your sister's best friend. You're not attracted to her then? Do 2 hours? I don't know. Maybe. You know what? Let me see what my schedule looks like. Maybe I could do 2. Just another 40 minutes. It's not the worst thing. But I'm also trying to take a break, remember? Oh no, that's not that weekend. Mr. Forgettable is going to see the Expendables. Drink a bunch of water. Oh yes, to drink, huh? Is that what you were saying before? Okay. I guess. Drinking's so overrated. Actually really fun drunk. I if you see me drunk, I'm like the life of the party. Right now I'm a mom, so like I used to be the life of the party without having to need a drink, but now I'm just a mom and I have very little energy, so it's hard to socialize. And I think when I was younger I was way more extra. Now I'm just very ambivert. Like I'm an extrovert, but what are you guys? Are you guys extrovert, introvert? I like my time away now. Like if I go, I work out on my own. I know lots of people, sometimes I do like to walk in the park with my friends, but I like to work out on my own. Put on some music and like watch the world or look at the trees. It's nice. It's like one of my favorite things, which is crazy because I used to love hanging out with people. I don't think I could have been alone when I was like 20. I could not be alone. I always had a friend or a boyfriend. I was thinking of watching Ballerina, the John Wick movie spin-off thing. Is the Expendable? Maybe I'll watch that. That looks like such a guy movie. You're such a guy. It's gross. Yeah, I don't know. Not my favorite. Steven Stallone looks crazy these days. I feel like that Botox has really like messed with his face. Is that messed up to say? Oh, it's a band. I don't know this band either. Do you go out with your mom friends? Because I wonder, your mom friends don't have a life too much, right? Are they like me? Or are they like funner than me? Death King. I'm also going to watch John Wick. Oh, yes. Cool. We can talk about it on Friday. See, I don't know if I'm going to do that. I might drink instead. Drinking sounds fun. Like connect with my husband again because I don't know what to talk to him about. I think if I was going to a movie, it feels like parallel. You're not actually talking to each other. It's just so hard. I feel like when you're in a relationship for 11 years, a kid, all you talk about is your kid, you know? So it's really vulnerable to like try to be intimate with them. Aside, I'm sorry. Now I'm just spewing my life story. They're like you. They want to stay in or just... I would love to go clubbing, but I actually don't go clubbing that much anymore either because it's too late. I sleep at 8 or 9. I don't sleep. Clubs start at like 10 and I can't be awake at 10 just to start something, you know? Like I would want to go home at 10 if I was going to do something worthwhile, but I can't. I used to love clubbing. I still love clubbing. I love dancing and I'll probably never be able. Maybe that's okay. You know, I day club in Vegas sometimes and wear the itty bitty bikini and have fun like once a year. Why shame on me? It's very responsible, but I think it's too responsible. I was talking to ChatGPT and it's called identity fatigue. Oh God, let me just move my, okay. It's called identity fatigue when you have been responsible, or like you're just a mom, or like you're just a wife, or you're, you know, like basically you don't have any fun, or you don't have any rest. And yeah, I don't want to be like that anymore, but I don't want to wake up or stay up that late. Yes, I can't. Oh no, I'm lame. I'm a square. That's why I got my tattoo. So it was like me rebelling against my responsible side. I got this tattoo maybe like a month ago actually, and it's like my whole back. You guys want to see it? It's cool if you don't. Yes. It was, to me, getting the tattoo felt like a rebellion, even though I wouldn't be up all night, even though I wasn't drinking. Yeah, it was like me trying to be rebellious, because I just miss being spontaneous and rebellious and like fun and all. Okay, sure. I don't mind. I will take my 4 hours of sleep. You mean you don't mind staying up? Well, duh, because you don't have a kid to take care of. Things are so different when you have a child. Okay, yes. Oh, you can see my solemn pass. Let me take that off. That's sexy. Let me show you as I take off my solemn pass. It's funny. Do you guys know what solemn pass is? Like, your back here. Anyways, it's flowers and whatever. And then this state. Oh, God. A heron, and there's flower, and then there's a lotus in the middle. I had the lotus since I was 21. But yeah, and then this side there's a flower. It's very Asian inspired, but I got a whole back tattoo. I have a weak back. That is true. You're not telling me something I don't know. Today I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning, could not go back to sleep because my back was hurting. Motherfucker. I lay down right here. This is a chair right here. I put my legs up and I put my body on the floor. It's good for your back. And I used to think, I had a bad back since I was in college, but I used to think because I had a kid, I would be worried that my back would give out. But mental health is everything. So I realized that if you have good mental health, you will find a way to fucking make things work. You know, like that. If there's a will, there's a way. I feel like my back is better now than it's ever been, even though I do more with it than I ever had. So anyways, because my husband's like the opposite. He has a pretty strong physical, like whatever. He's pretty strong, but his mental health is kind of shitty. So like, I feel like after we became parents, it was harder for him, even though, yeah, I was technically the one that has like more physical ailments. Your husband will like it. Oh, my tattoo or my bad back. Gotta get some Bengay. I don't use Bengay, but Solemn Pass, that's where it's at. It's probably like an Asian version of Bengay, and you should try it because it's probably much better than Bengay. My husband likes my tattoo. Yes, he does. He thinks it looks very sexy. My mother-in-law was like kind of, she didn't flip out. She's kind of cool. She was like, whatever about it. My mother, I think she was so sad when I got my first tattoo. She was crying, which was really sad. She was a monk. So like, I think to her, she thinks that if I do something that represents her, like I'm like, she's a bad mom. But I think you shouldn't think of your children like that. If they do bad things, it's because they're doing something bad. It has nothing to do with your parenting. You don't have to define yourself by the way your child acts. Your child will always fuck up. They are young. They're stupid and young, and they're gonna fuck up. So why define yourself by their fuck up? I mean, obviously you should parent them and like try to get them to do more adaptive, but you don't have to define your worth by their actions. You know, you're trying your best. You should define your worth as a parent by your actions, not their actions. Okay, sorry. So got really philosophical there. A tattoo. My husband doesn't care what I do. Yes. He thinks it's sexy. I mean, it looks good. I think it looks pretty good. It's like, and then it shows on the sides too. You know, the leaf goes over, so you don't have to see it that often. It's like a mullet, like professional in the front and like crazy party in the back. But I also have a tattoo here. It's like my daughter's Roman numerals. It's one of those mini, yeah, fun. I don't know. I haven't had a tattoo since I was, 10 years ago. My last tattoo used to say, "Oh, you fancy." It used to say, "Oh, you fancy, huh?" That was my last tattoo I got. And I recently got a cover up because it's so blurry that you can't see it. I went through phases. It was like when I first got it, I liked it. I thought it was funny. I could tell people it was like a good party humor story that I got a tattoo that says, "Oh, you fancy, huh?" And then I went through stages where I was like, oh, I kind of regret it, like for one stage. But then when I became a mom, I was like, I don't regret it anymore because it reminds me of when I was young and impulsive. It doesn't like necessarily have to do with how stupid the tattoo is, but It made me feel like it didn't matter. You know, people get so anal about things that are on their bodies. Like, oh, it's permanent, you know? Like, oh, it's permanent. But I was like, if you don't have to make it a big deal if it's not a big deal, or you don't have to make it a big deal, you know? Like, even if it's a stupid tattoo, it doesn't have to be. You're gonna die eventually, and it's gonna fade eventually anyway. So I really liked it. It was only because it was blurring that I decided to cover it up, because you couldn't even see what it said anymore. Do you guys have any tattoos or piercings or anything? Yeah. Death King says, I'm sure when I come back, I will torture him if he survives. Yeah, okay. Good luck with that. I mean, what do you mean come back? I thought you lived with your older sister. Should I stay? I can stay for another 15 minutes, and then I should take a break, because that was like, ChatGPT tells me I should, and also because of the migraine. I don't have it anymore, but, you know. Let's see, do I have any other? I do click up. Mr. Forgettable has such a good life. I'm so jealous. You have a lot of fun. I wish I appreciated it more, given that kind of lifestyle. Up to you to stay if you want, or just abandon us. Stop it, you're so annoying. You say stuff like abandon us, but you're the one who first started saying bye forever. So fuck you. Did that go escalate very quickly? Yes, you shouldn't say abandon. How dare you try to guilt trip me into staying? That's not how it should be. Fuck you. I agree with the fuck you I said before sentiment. Say it again. I live with my big sister in the United States. She don't come back for 4 years back. Oh, you're saying that she lives in the United States and you now live in India? I thought you lived in Los Angeles. Besides, don't you guys have other things to do? It's Friday. To go out and do fun things. I have your sisters. Yes, you should. Hey, Mr. Forgettable, I know you have a couple of sisters too. Why don't you get your sisters as well? I think they would like it. But is it weird because it's kind of like you're sharing? I mean, I really like that whole thing I was saying about how it feels like I decided to become a webcam girl as a profession, and then my other profession is to arouse people, because I feel like that's what is happening. I'm going to swim and gym and do fun things. Yes, enjoy your life. Lots of drinking. Are you drinking tonight? Oh, so jealous. Have fun. I might drink. I mean, I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna flip a coin. Heads means I'm going to the movie to watch Ballerina, and tails means I'll go drink. These days, I can't drink any. Like, I get such a bad hangover or a headache. I can't have vodka. I can't have whiskey. Those used to be my 2 favorite things. And beer. I went to UC San Diego, so there was a lot of breweries, and I used to love an IPA. Cannot drink an IPA anymore. Let's see, what is it now? I now drink wine or beer, but always has to be some kind of light ale. But I don't know if that's working for me, because I get very bloated very quickly, and then I don't get drunk enough. So I'm like, now I'm trying Simo. Yes, I used to love rum in like when I was 18 to 20, but now, and then it's coming back. So the Simo is doing well for me. I am so cheap that I buy those portable, like those coffee mug cups, whatever. They're like temporary coffee mug cups. And I put my alcohol in there and I drink that, like if I'm going somewhere, or I'll drink it a lot, like if I park, and then I'll drink it to the event I'm going. Yes, it's my pre-gaming. Let's see. Death King says, I'm in India because my sister's wedding. Okay. Oh, so you're coming back. Yes. And meet up with my parents. I'm in India. Oh, yes. Okay, cool. So you're coming back. And you'll have an opportunity to avenge your sister. Mr. Forgettable says, yeah, it would be weird if it'd be like I'm sharing that with... Sharing what? Oh, the porn. Damn it! Share it! Please. Just say that you haven't read it, but like your friend says that it's like girls might like this. My friend made this. Say this. My friend made this, and girls like. She said that it's for a girl audience, and you might like it. Please. I'm so desperate. Let's see. Moving on. What does it say? Mr. Forgettable says, jealous, but you don't like the headache. No, I don't like the headache. I like to drink. I really fun drunk. I just hate. When you have a kid, the next morning you wake up, you have to be alert. They can be fussy. And I don't want to be it's not like I'm a bad mom, but I almost always hate the experience of being hungover while I'm trying to take care of my kid, because you always have to move around. She's always asking you to do this, do that, or like if she doesn't, and then she asks you, and then she's crying, then you had to deal with that while you have a headache. It's just not easy. So that's why. But I suspect that once she gets older and things get easier, I might go back to drinking more, maybe. But I wouldn't have abs either if I was drinking more, because obviously, like, it's not good for you. But yeah, I only have abs because of the lifestyle I have right now. But that lifestyle might change. But I don't want to get rid of my abs. They're so beautiful. Okay, let's Mr. Forgettable said, most movies have slushy alcohol. Oh, I don't like that. I'm not gonna drink and watch a movie. I actually went to a very fancy restaurant. I don't remember what it was called. It was very fancy, but it was like I had to be watching a presentation, and they gave out, like, it was like nice steaks, whatever, very, very fancy. But I didn't enjoy it because it was with my friend. It was for her work, and I didn't enjoy it because I didn't get to talk to my friend. You know, I wasn't like enjoying her conversation. I don't think I would enjoy drinking at the movies because I'm not like connecting with anyone. It's not my thing. I don't need to be hammered to watch a movie. I think movies are supposed to be entertaining, and if it's not entertaining, if I'm sober, then why did I pay so much to watch it? Or that's my logic. Mr. Forgettable says, I love my sours. You like your slushies or candy? My husband likes sour candy too. Death King says, I love red wine. Do you? Oh, your sours, you mean your alcohol? Like, I don't know. I do not love red wine, but to each their own. It's good with steak. That's my. Mr. Forgettable says, Wednesdays I usually go to a brewery. Yes, you do. You've mentioned that before. You seem like such an alcoholic. I like it. You were saying that you're going to a 10K run, right? And you're going to drink tequila? It's wild. I could not. That doesn't sound fun. It sounds like I'm going to be hungover as I'm running. And dehydrated. Death King says, I'm in India. Okay, you already said that. Big gulp cup filled with sangria. Pre-gaming. Sour beers. Oh, you like sour beers. I don't like sour beers. Disgusting. Do you guys like IPA? I used to make Jello shots in you cut up an orange and then Jello, like orange Jello or watermelon Jello with alcohol, vodka in it, and then you like hold it upright so it sets, and then you cut it in slices. That was fun. In college. Fun. I'm feeling sad for my big sister. Oh, that's fair. You know, I mean, I don't know. It sucks. What are you gonna do about it though? Are you gonna tell her? You can do an IPA, so you're saying you don't actually care for an IPA most of the time? I really hate sour beer, but to each their own. You do you. I used to love vodka, which makes sense. I mean, I feel a little bit happy because I can sleep without. Oh, that's good. Sleep is essential. What do you mean it depends on the IPA? Is it like you don't like it being hoppy? 2 minutes, guys. Please. I'm gonna miss you guys. We can talk on Discord. It'll be fun. A P.O. box will send you good. Of SE number. What's that mean? You will not send me IPAs. Can you even send IPAs through the mail? I feel like that's like not, it's risky. I feel like it could, yeah, there's glass and liquid, and you could just send me the IPA you like and maybe I'll try it. But actually, no, that's wrong. I told you before, like I used to love IPAs and now I can't drink hangover. Like these days, I think the only thing I can drink is rum so far. Oh, hello. I have these old a smoothie IPA fire. What is a smoothie IPA? There's this one thing. I don't think it was a Mai Tai hazy. It was like a hazy, not Mai Tai. It was like a coconut thing that tastes hella good. A little cocktail in a can. I can't remember, but it's really yummy. I had some stuff, but I mean, this is like stuff I wrote for YouTube a long time ago, and now that I'm on Twitter, easier if I just say it now. Should I do it? I could do it next time. Maybe I'll have more energy. Maybe it'll sell better next time because I have more energy. They use lotus, okay, to mellow out the hop flavor. Oh, so you don't like hoppy. I love hoppy. The hoppier the better. I like that bitterness. I like bitter things though, like I like black coffee. I don't drink black coffee anymore, but if I was having dessert, black coffee is a great palate cleanser. So I like have a dessert, have a little bit of coffee, have dessert, have a little bit of coffee. So like it keeps the sweetness fresh because of the law of diminishing return. That like if you keep eating the same thing, that's like it tastes less sweet. You get used to the sweetness, or you get used to the savoriness. Death King says, I can sleep without hearing any voice of sex. My sister room is next to mine. Gross. You don't want to tell her that she's like being too loud. That's like, if I was home and I was banging my husband, I used to live at my own house with my mom, and he'd come over, and we'd do it. We'd be hella quiet. I'd be so scared about making any noise. I just could not. I had to be quiet. Like, that's just not polite, you know? I think if you're in college and you're banging, you're making a lot of noise, that's okay, because you're in college, and college, you know, they're just people you kind of know. But like your brothers and sisters and your mom should not be hearing you make your sexy noises. Yes, just my 2 weeks. You should totally tell her in some way. Maybe tell your other sister to tell her. Oh yeah, you could totally switch rooms. Move to a further room. You don't have to be right next door. If you have a mansion, right? You guys, it's really good talking to you, but I probably want to go. We can talk on Discord. I feel really sad to leave, but I'm not abandoning you. And bye forever. I don't mind bitter, but I like not that I have more of a sweet. You're so annoying. You can't make me feel guilty about this. I spent 18 more minutes than I was expecting. And mind bitter. Oh, you like sweet. You have a sweet tooth. I too have a sweet tooth, but I don't really like it in my alcohol, because what was this thing? I have a theory. It's a huge theory. I mean, this is why I'm skinny and not starving. I have all these tactics to have high volume, low calorie, and drinking sugar is not one of the things I do. I almost never drink sugar. Don't have Coke, don't have slushies, do not need a mixed cocktail. I will take a shot and like have like maybe a sip of a Coke just to, you know, take off the edge, but I'm not here to have sugary drinks. It's too much calories. Not my thing. If I'm gonna eat sugar, it's gonna be something, yeah, it takes a long time. I sometimes have hard candy. I leave it in my mouth to melt. I don't chew that shit. Yeah, that's how I don't starve and still look this good. Because I'm 34, you know, my metabolism most of my friends have, you know, gotten a little heavier. I work really hard to different strategies to stay skinny as shit. Okay, sorry, that's sidebar. I do have to go. Death King says, I forgot to soundproof the mansion. Hilarious. Move rooms. Mr. Forgettable always has good input. He always has good advice, like the father I never had. I will take my mixed cocktails and be a little bitch. That's fine. If you did that in front of me, I would make fun of you. I would tell everyone you're a little bitch. Yeah, the things you do for beauty, or women do. I don't know. Men don't have to care that much. But I think Mr. Forgettable cares a lot about his beauty too. He's so vain. He fucking lives at the gym. Anyways, I'm gonna go because I'm tired and I have things to do. Last thing, okay? I would tell them you can handle more than one. I cannot handle. But I mean, to be fair, look at this. You said you'd weigh twice as much as I do. So why would I handle more shots, you know? And also, it's not bad being a cheap date. It's so expensive to live these days. I think it's kind of a good thing that I'm not like drowning in alcohol, you know? Just one shot's good enough. Makes me feel good. Okay, thank you for letting me be tired. I will text you guys on Discord. Have fun with your weekends. It sounds like Death King and I have nothing to do except for watch nothing to do. But Mr. Forgettable has a life. So enjoy your weekends, guys. I will see you next time. What do you mean I won't text you? I'm like always on. I think I'm on too much. I feel like I should like let you guys cultivate your relationship because you guys are a thing, right? Together. That she told me don't change your room. Why does she not want you to change your room? That's weird. That's weird that she's telling you, okay, you have to be specifically next door to me while I make sex noises. Okay, sorry. That was weird, and we could talk about this on Discord. Oh, your health can't stay good? I thought you kill a lot of people. How can you have bad health? All of this on Discord. Bye, you guys. I kind of like you guys a lot. It's been fun. I'll see you next time, okay? Bye forever. Forever and ever and ever.